Hi there, my name is AJ Levak and I'm the Graphics and Video Specialist at Greater Tampa Realtors. This is part 2 of the tips for hosting a successful virtual open house on Facebook Live. In the previous video, I mentioned that there are 2 options for hosting a virtual open house. The video covered hosting a virtual open house at a physical location. In this video, I'll show you how to host an open house from your home or office. Holding a virtual open house from your home is easier than it looks. Before you go in, you'll have to create a Facebook business page to go live from. For this method, we will be using the screen share setup, which means that you'll be guiding your audience visually through the listings webpage. Once you start your broadcast in screen share mode, there unfortunately isn't a way to flip back your webcam to get some FaceTime with your audience, so it's important to make a great impression with your voice. Before you go live, make sure you gather all the materials you need. A computer with a microphone, the listings website, and the photos or videos of the property you will be showing. Have the listing open in a separate tab to easily access it when you're screen sharing with your viewers on Facebook. As I mentioned earlier, you won't be able to flip the screen share around to show your face during this broadcast, so I found that the best way to introduce yourself to your viewers is to have your Facebook business page open in a different tab. This is optional, but it gives you a chance to introduce yourself and promote your Facebook page at the beginning and end of your broadcast. Since we're not going to physically be at the property, it's important to create a valuable experience for your viewers. Plan out what you're going to say and practice saying it out loud so you're confident going into the live stream. If you want to take that extra step, open a test broadcast on Facebook. On your personal Facebook page, you have the option to broadcast to just yourself, or you can ask some friends or colleagues to join in and give you feedback. Having other people in the test video is extremely helpful because they can point out things you may not have noticed on your own and help you smooth out any kinks you definitely don't want to run into when you're already live. Let people know you're holding the virtual open house by creating a Facebook event. Invite all of your friends and encourage them to invite their network to spread the word. In the description, think of a catchy title and include the date and time that you're going to go live. Also include the address of the property and a link to the listing. All right, now that we have everything ready to go, it's time to go live. So we have Facebook open in one window and I have the listing open in another window. So I'm gonna go back to Facebook and click that live video button in my status tab. So this is gonna open the new Facebook Live Producer Studio. Over here, you'll see the setup, the settings, and just a couple of other options. Since we're sharing our screen for this broadcast, we're gonna click Share Screen right here. This is gonna pull up a little prompt at the top of your browser to share your screen or window. I am using Firefox, so this might look a little different if you're using Chrome or Safari, but you should still get that little pop-up. So I'm gonna click Entire Screen, and you'll see the entire screen preview here, and I'm gonna click Allow, which you'll see my screen is being shared right here at the bottom. Over here is the Post tab where I'll type the title of the video and the description. Facebook alerts your friends and followers that you're going live, so you wanna make sure that the title encompasses what you're going to cover. For this description, I'm going to include the description that was on the listing website. Now that I have my title and my description, it's time to go live. I'm going to switch over to my business page and introduce myself. I don't have a personal business page, so I'm just using the Greater Tampa Realtors business page. This is also a reminder to like us on Facebook. After that, we're going to bring up the window with the listing. I'm going to introduce the property and quickly cover the important details, like the price, the square footage, how many beds and bathrooms there are, a nice little view of the neighborhood, and then I'm just going to jump right into those pictures that show the awesome features. Your viewers are going to be able to see your screen, so use your mouse to point out different features of the house. For instance, through the store is the kitchen and the living room. Out this window is the lanai and the pool area. This is the main suite. and here is a view from the porch. Thankfully, this property has a virtual tour option, so it has a 360-degree tour. So let's open that up. These are extremely helpful for virtual showings because they give you an awesome 360-degree look at the home. You could also jump right into this type of method instead of going into pictures first, since it's quite impressive and visually appealing to buyers. You can get a really great view of the house, and it's just really cool. All right, I've completed my virtual showing. Now it's time to wrap up the broadcast by bringing us back to the business page. Thank your viewers for joining you and let them know that they can reach out if they have any additional questions about the property. Switch back to your live producer tab and end your video. Facebook will ask if I would like to post the video or delete it. I suggest previewing it and leaving the video up for people that wanted to watch live but didn't get the chance to. And as always, follow up with your viewers afterwards. Feel compelled to send the listing and your contact information to the people that joined you live, because as realtors know, it's important to build that relationship with your contacts. Thank you for watching, and I hope these tips for how to hold a virtual open house on Facebook Live will help you market your properties in a new way. If you missed part 1, just click here. Have a great day, stay safe, and thank you for being a member of Greater Tampa Realtors.